Are you thinking about moving to Madison, Wisconsin? Well, we are going to share with you today 5 tips for navigating your transition to this beautiful city. But stay tuned to the end because we have a bonus tip just for you.
Welcome to our channel, Living in Madison, Wisconsin. I am Joe Marks.
And I am Crystal Marks, and we are your guides to all things Madison, Wisconsin. If you want to know what it's like to live in Madison, you are in the right place. This channel, that's all we do here. So to make sure you don't miss out on anything, hit the notification bell and don't forget to subscribe.
And if you are thinking about making a move here to Madison, we help people just like you navigate that transition every day. So please reach out to us. We'd love to help. Our information is below in the description. So here we are. Let's jump right into 5 expert tips you need to know when moving to Madison. All right, tip number 1 is to research and visit the neighborhoods. So obviously if you're moving to a new area and you've never been there before, it makes it really hard to actually decide where you want to live. So obviously making a few trips here, as many as you can, to get familiar with it, especially before you buy a house that you're going to be living in that area for a long period of time, most likely. You want to do as much research. That's probably why you're on this channel as it is. So good job there. You're ahead of the game. But yeah, just really recommend taking some time to look through different neighborhoods, what amenities are close by, what's important to you. Temporary housing is also another really good option if you need to get somewhere and move and at a certain deadline, but you're not sure where you want to live yet in that area.
It's a great
option.
option.
Maybe get a temporary housing option. There's quite a few here in Madison we can connect you with as well if that would be helpful. There's also, we have a whole email of a bunch of rental websites that'll help you just get started with some temporary options there. And we've also have a video that we did on the best suburbs around Madison.
Yes.
It comes in 2 parts, so we'll link them both below, but here's the first one for now. So take a look at those, do your research. You already are, so nice work. But yeah, that'll definitely save you some headache later.
All right, number 2 on our list is prepare for the weather. What's the saying? The saying is there's no bad weather, there's just bad clothing.
Sure.
Isn't that the saying? I'm trying to adopt that, but yeah, we recommend investing.
Try to trick ourselves.
Yeah,
we're thinking that's true.
No, it's true though. It's true though. So invest in good warm clothing, boots and coats and all those things because it is chilly here, obviously. And then our summers can be hot and humid. So I always check our weather every day because you could be going out in a jacket in the morning or a coat in the morning and you could be taking it off halfway throughout the day. Yeah. You know, we can kind of have some swings about it.
Yeah, fall and spring is probably the most unpredictable because they can be, spring can sometimes be more like winter, fall can sometimes be more like summer, so you just never really know. You got to keep a track on it. There's big fluctuations in those seasons.
Right, and if you're really curious about knowing what our winters are like here in Madison, you can check out our video, The Real Truth About Winter in Madison, Wisconsin. We've got it here and then we have it linked in the description below.
Expert tip number 3 is to explore job opportunities. Obviously, if you're moving from another part of the country, you've probably done some research, or maybe you already landed a job here in Madison. That's part of why you're moving here. Madison's economy and the overall Dane County area is really dynamic. Yes. There's lots of different industries that are really strong here. We tend to be more stable, lower unemployment than most areas in the country. Part of that is because of our strong government presence. The University of Wisconsin-Madison obviously is a huge economy in and of itself. Hospitals, medical software. We have Epic here, which is massive, about 10,000 employees there. They're always bringing people in. American Family Headquarters, insurance headquarters is here. Exact Sciences is growing really quickly as well. So definitely look into different industries. There may be something here that you don't even realize that you could get involved in and get a job. So definitely do some homework and research into the different job opportunities here before you make a move.
Number 4 on our list is understand the local culture and activities. Madison offers numerous recreational opportunities such as biking, hiking, water sports. What else am I missing? I mean, all sorts of snow sports, obviously, activities on the lake. We also have a lot going on if you are in, like, culturally, we have lots of festivals, food surrounds a lot of those, art fair on the square, things like that. That's a really great way to get into knowing your community.
Yeah, and we do touch a little bit more on the cultural side of Madison in our most recent video that we did prior to this one, which was the good and the bad and the ugly of living in Madison. So make sure you check that out. We'll put a link here as well as in the description below. All right, tip number 5 is budget for the living costs in Madison. So consider the costs overall of living in Madison before you move here, some of which considered housing, utilities, transportation, and groceries. One of the things that you may be surprised at if you do move here from a different state, or 6 other states are the only ones that have higher property taxes than Wisconsin. So make sure you do some due diligence on that to find out how much in your price point, what the actual property tax bill is going to be, because some people get a little bit of sticker shock when we run through numbers with them on that. So definitely check that out. We did do a video a couple of years ago, the true cost of living in Madison, Wisconsin. Some of those numbers might be a little outdated. We are going to do an updated one of those, but here is a link to that for now. But we will update that, so keep an eye out for that video. But yeah, obviously, if you're moving to a new community, new state, there's different costs that are associated. So make sure you do some.
Yeah, one that you might want to consider here is for utilities, is that depending on where you're coming from in a different part of the country, we might have higher heating bills. Right? So there's things like that.
Yeah, maybe lower electricity bills if you do a lot of air conditioning where you're coming from.
True.
Higher heating bills in the winter.
Maybe it'll balance out then.
Right.
All right, now it's time for our long-awaited bonus tip, right? So we recommend that you connect with locals, right? You need community, you need to find your tribe. So building a social network is crucial when moving to a new city. So we would recommend you attending local events, joining clubs that you're interested in, really finding your people. Using social media platforms is a great way. Yeah, I think that's really important. We meet a lot of adults that are moving in, and it's different if you haven't gone to school here or whatever to find your people, but you will and you can find them. Yeah,
or even like schools, if you're thinking about your kids going to certain schools and you have that narrowed down, there's probably a parents group possibly on social or whatnot as well to dig into or find out from the school if there's regular gatherings that you can attend ahead of time. Things like that would be really beneficial to get more of a feel for what you're moving into.
Well, we hope that video was helpful to you. If it was, please be sure to give us a big thumbs up, subscribe, and don't forget that notification bell.
And if you have any questions at all about moving to living in Madison, Wisconsin, again, my name is Joe Marks. Here's my contact info. And if you want to learn more about what it's like to live in or move to Madison, here are a couple videos that will help you learn more about that. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye.